Hey there people, how are you? So it's been a little while since I made a video, unless you count a couple minutes ago when I tried to do this and it for some reason said that there was no audio. And it had, I don't know why, somehow the microphone had changed on my control panel here and it was not picking up. It was on stereo something or other and that didn't work. I had to turn it back to the original. Anyway, so where have I been? What have I been doing? Well, I've been trying to work on stuff around the house, but I'm really not getting very much accomplished very quickly. Um, I tend to kind of get my energy late in the day and in the evening, and actually tonight I was going to do some stuff, but I got really tired. So it's like 11:45, so yeah, I'm not going to do anything tonight. I'm going to go to bed probably early. Um, but I'm still working 3 days a week, so um, in the mornings before work, I tend to not get a whole lot done around the house. Maybe, just normal, like unload the dishwasher or, things like that. Sweep the floors, whatever. But I've been doing a little bit here and there, just not a lot. A friend of mine delivers mail in a rural area. Well, not. She has a rural mail route, but it's actually in a housing development that's kind of a little bit out in the country. Anyway, excuse me. She was going to take mail to this house, and there was a TV stand sitting in the front yard, and she thought maybe it was for sale or something, so she asked them about it, and they said, no, it's for the garbage man. She's like, what's wrong with it? And they're like, nothing, we just don't want it anymore. So she picked it up for her daughter, and turns out her daughter didn't want it, and so she had it in her garage. She was going to just sell it or give it to Goodwill or something, and she asked me if I needed one. I was like, well, yeah, sure. So she got me that. I went to her house and picked it up. Finally got it here. It's been in her garage for like a month. So last week I went to her house, picked it up. Then I had to go to a funeral, and she lives, because I moved away from her, I'm about an hour and 15 minutes from her now. But we meet kind of not really in the middle, about 45 minutes to an hour for me, and then in the town that she works in. So we meet over there a lot and get together and do stuff. But anyway, I picked it up. I was coming home. I had to stop in the county seat to go to a funeral. And then my nephew came. He came. It was his aunt that passed away on his dad's side, and his mom is my sister. So my sister only lives 4 miles up the road, so he rode back to my house with me and helped me unload the TV stand. So we got that all set up, and the TV and all the stuff put on it, So that was cool. I guess I should have planned on doing the vlog in the other room so you could have seen that, but maybe next time. So I got that, and so the family room's starting to look a little better. And then I had bought a recliner from his aunt, actually the one that passed away. Had bought these 3 recliners because she liked to spend money, let's just say, and she loved purple, and they were these awesome 1.5 size lazy boys, and she bought 3 of them. I don't know where she was going to put them. She had a tiny little apartment before she moved to the assisted living center. But anyway, so when she'd spent all that money and then was out of money and needed some money, she decided to sell them. So I bought one of those from her a while back. So brought that. My brother-in-law brought that over. So I got that in there, and then I've got my other furniture in there. So that's cool. It's starting to come together as a nice little cozy room. Let's see, what else have I done? Other than unpack, I'm still, I had all my kitchen stuff in storage, so I've been doing all kinds of dishwasher loads of stuff, of dishes, and I had a whole box of Tupperware type stuff. It's been going through that and seeing what I'm keeping and what I'm getting rid of, running it all through the dishwasher and all that stuff. And I had lined my cabinets. I had bought this stuff. It's kind of a rubbery feeling, like it's almost like that stuff you can put down under rugs so they don't slide. But it's, it was for lining my cabinets. So I bought a whole bunch of this stuff and put it down on all my cabinets. And I don't like it. I don't like that every time you get something out, unless you lift first and pull it out, it wrinkles it up and makes a mess. And so I was like, hey, I'm getting rid of that stuff and going back to the contact paper business. So I've been working on that little by little, and then I didn't like where I had put some things in some cabinets, so I was rearranging that. And so I have like my counters covered with Tupperware. Well, part of it is with dish towels and Tupperware because, it doesn't really get dry enough in the dishwasher. I don't run the full dry cycle because it's just kind of, doesn't really do the thing for plastic anyway. So it's Diet Pepsi, not beer, but you can't really tell. Anyway, oh criminy, I've talked 6 minutes already about nothing. Anyway, so I've gone through a roll of contact paper because I had lined the bathroom stuff too, and so I had to buy another roll today so I can finish that up. What else? Oh, let's see. The dogs are adjusting very well to being here. They have a nice yard to run in, and actually I think they've both trimmed down a little from, getting a little more exercise, being able to run around in the yard a little more. They're both asleep right now, which usually at this time of night they're not. So, must be good for them. But anyway, usually when I get home, it's 10:30 or 11 because I'm working second shift and I get off at 10 o'clock. And so I come home and I'll go out and sit out back and they'll be outside, taking care of business and everything. Well, a couple weeks ago, Sebastian decided he wasn't coming in, and I got tired of his little game where he's like, he'll like walk right up to you, and when you reach for him, he'll take off like it's a game. And I was like, fine, I'm going in the house. And a lot of times if he does that, then I would like offer him a treat. I'm not saying the word because I'm afraid he'll hear it and wake up, and then I'll have to go get him one because, I want, not. I don't want to say the word and not give it to him because then he won't come for it. Anyway, so a couple of weeks ago I did that where I said the word and he came in to get his, and I gave it to him and I got up to go close the door and he bolted back out. And we'll see on my sliding glass door there was no screen, so I bought one of those things. They have advertisements on it. It's an as seen on TV thing. It's called Magic Mesh, and it's got the 2 panels with the magnets, and it clicks together, and then you can go through it, and it clicks back closed together. And see, he's awake now. And the door's closed; you can't go out. Anyway, so he would bolt for the door. You can go through the Magic Mesh. That was a crazy night. I was so frustrated with him. And I finally just said, fine, you can sleep outside tonight. So, I left the big door open. And I got in the recliner and I had the TV on and I fell asleep and I woke up. It was like 2 o'clock and he was still playing this silly game, and I was like, you did not get enough activity today. So anyway, I fell asleep. I woke up at 6:30, and of course he's asleep in the dog bed, but I've left my back door open all night, which kind of freaked me out a little bit. I mean, the Magic Mesh was up, so I'm sure critters didn't come in. Well, I didn't find any, raccoons or anything like that. But, yeah, I was a little frustrated with him. Anyway, so then he didn't do that again. until like 2 nights ago. He did it again. And I was like, yeah, this is crazy. I'm not playing this stupid game again. So I ended up coming in. He wouldn't come in for the T word. He'd come in and he'd try to grab it and run, and I wouldn't let him have it until he came all the way to me, which he insisted he wasn't going to do. So I got his food bowl, and I got in the refrigerator and in the meat drawer, and pulled out a piece of ham and that I have for my lunches, and put it in with some dog food and stirred it up, and he was like right there. So, and he was too interested in that to walk away from that to run out the door. So that nailed him. So tonight we were out a couple of times around 10:30, so he should be good for the night now. But he thinks he wants to do it, go OUT again, and we're not going to. And he's going to say hello here. Are you going to say hello? Huh? Over here. Over here. Here, puppy. There's a puppy. There's a puppy. Hi, buddy. Anyway, so yeah, he can be a little bit stubborn, a lot stubborn, can't you? Huh? Can you be stubborn? Look over here. Say hi. Hi, people. Oh, you're getting down. Daisy, are you coming up now? Anyway, so I guess that's, well, no, there was one more thing I was going to tell you. No. I don't have my dryer hooked up yet. I have, I call it my ghetto dryer. It's just a clothes rack, hanging, like my grandma had to hang her, delicates on, I guess is what she used to call them. But my dryer's not hooked up because when whoever originally lived here never had the dryer vent, they never vented it right. So basically, what you got? Hey, making noise. So basically, what they did was they had a hole cut in the floor of the laundry room, and they just shoved the dryer hose down through there, and let it blow out into the crawl space of the house, which, the air from the clothes in the clothes dryer is moist air, and you really don't want to just blow moist air into your crawl space. You don't need all that moisture down there. There's, already enough from the ground. I mean, you got the moisture barrier and all of that in there, but it's just going to cause more problems if you do that. So, I'm having Daisy. I'm having a plumbing and heating guy run an actual pipe from that hole in the floor into the crawl space and over to the wall and then out of the, the foundation wall. Daisy! Out the foundation wall so that, there's an actual dryer vent there. So, that's going to happen. I think it's not, maybe at the end of next week they're going to come. In the meantime, I'm drying my clothes, on my ghetto dryer and then hanging stuff on the shower rod in the bathroom. So, yeah, it's been a joy. But eventually I'll get there. I'll try to do another vlog before, a month or whatever it's been, and tell you guys what's going on and how things are going. Maybe I'll even go in another room so you can see what some other background looks like. Yes, another room, Sebastian. Alright, well, I hope you're all doing well, and life is treating you good, and I will talk to you all. Oh wait, I thought of one other thing. Yeah, I bought a new trash can because I didn't have a trash can and I didn't want to put my garbage bags. There's a woods in front of my house, between my house and the road, and I know critters would come out of there, so I bought a new garbage can. With the lid that's attached to it that flops down and it kind of clicks and locks in, guess what? Raccoons know how to work that. And so about half of my garbage got picked up on Wednesday, and the other half I had to clean out of my driveway. So I'm thinking a bungee cord or a concrete block on top of that lid is going to be what's in order for next week. Anyway, I guess I better get going. I've talked far long enough, and I will talk to y'all soon. Bye.